360 million years ago, a fish emerged from the water and began the long journey to life on land. That fish would have been the ancestor of all of the tetrapods, so familiar four-limbed creatures like amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Scientists have always been really interested in how that transition from water to land took place, and one group of fossil organisms that they've studied in relation to this are the coelacanths. They are fossil fish that disappear from the fossil record about 60 million years ago. And they had a number of interesting features. So bones in their limbs that resemble parts of the skeleton of the tetrapods, which suggests that they might have been the ancestors of them. Because they vanished from rocks over 60 million years ago, people always thought it would be kind of an open question as to whether or not we'd be able to tell if they were the ancestors of the tetrapods. That is until the 22nd of December 1938. And on that day, a woman called Marjorie Courtney Latimer, who was a curator at the East London Museum in South Africa, got a phone call from a fisherman. Now, she was always on the lookout for unusual fish to add to the collection, so she put the word out that if anybody found anything strange, to give her a call. On this day, when she went down to the docks to see what had come in, she saw something that was completely unexpected and completely strange to her. This big blue fish with thick fleshy fins. So she reached out to a friend of hers, an ichthyologist, a fish scientist called James Smith, and he identified it straight away. It was a coelacanth. Over the next few years, more and more of these fish were found at various sites along the coast of East Africa, to great excitement.
The coelacanth, thought to have become extinct about 50 million years ago, is described as a fish with arms and may prove to be the link between man and his sea ancestors. If so, we were once a pretty kettle of fish.
And it enabled research, decades of research really, on this fish, Latimera chelumnae as it became known, which helped us to understand that the coelacanth actually wasn't the direct ancestor of the tetrapods. But nevertheless, it provided so many insights into vertebrate evolution. The discovery of a living coelacanth 60 million years after they were believed to have gone extinct remains one of the most celebrated discoveries in the history of zoology.